Hey, it's Ms.Moni Hart, and I'm back again, and we're going to watch another video. Thank you for being here. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tell a friend, bring a friend. This video right here is brought to us by Pegasus. Oh my goodness. And they harassed a street vendor and got instant karma. I love some karma. I love me some instant karma, baby. Like, subscribe, comment, share.
Caught on camera harassing a street vendor. The internet never fails to show me the absolute worst side of humanity possible. Basically, the story goes that the vendor was selling some hot dogs, as he does, and then these college girls approach him. They start eating the hot dogs, and afterwards, they complain about the price. Apparently, the hot dog vendor told them that the price was $7 in total. Now, it's not really clear how many hot dogs equal to $7. I'm guessing it's 3 to 4 based on the amount of people that are eating. And based on that, it's a pretty reasonable
$7, it could be one hot dog.
After hearing this price of $7, basically these college girls start to go berserk. Now, I don't know how drunk they are. They're definitely drunk, but they're also spoiled. So they take his food and they start throwing it. They take
oh no, you done stole and
they take bites, spit on it, put their saliva on it, and put it back into the pile to contaminate the rest of the food.
Oh no. Every last one of them need to go to jail.
Behavior. Now, luckily for the street vendor, basically another stranger was actually recording this whole situation from afar, and they managed to actually bust all these girls. This is a sweet story of karma doing its work.
In a viral video, a California street vendor named Andres Arguellos Alvarez says he was bullied by a group of young women.
What do you mean? Another hot dog? Should we move? No, sir.
In it, you can see 4 young women lined up against
look, and they just going in his. Oh no, they ain't drunk. Oh no, they all need to go to jail and pay.
He says he asked them to leave. Instead, 2 women start grabbing and throwing his food. The video has now been seen more than 2 million times.
That's sad.
Noticias Telemundo how it all made him feel.
Now, before we look at the vendor's response to this whole situation, let's watch the full clip of the interaction.
Thank you.
This guy doesn't really speak English very well, and this is quite a common thing that happens.
You don't speak English very well. What?
Notice that
like
you are
weird.
From another place and speak another language, and your English isn't actually perfect. They start treating you like you're a different life form. It's just this disgusting way that they act, which is so obviously motivated by racism. I refuse to believe that they're just mad at the $7 because you don't really start treating people like this out of the blue.
You charge me $7, I'm gonna fuck you over. You understand? Yeah, you understand. Please. I got it. She's not doing anything. I'm gonna fuck you over. We're not doing anything.
No.
What do you mean? Another hot dog? Should we move? No, sir.
How you want another hot dog and you eat it? Oh no, you done touched it. Oh no. Then you gonna put it back in there. No. Why would you do?
It's so funny that you're openly
this man is
out. Crime. Isn't that hilarious? Let's look at the list of crimes over here. You're eating food you didn't pay for. You're
right,
not
that's
respecting the vendor's boundaries over here. You're getting overly close to his food and contaminating it, doing way more damage than the initial $7. He should charge you way more at this point. It's so funny and hilarious how we're wasting all this food and pretty much ruining.
And it's all these people out here that's homeless, that are starving, kids that are starving. This is wrong. I don't know what. This is wrong. They need to go to jail.
There is literally zero manners.
My opinion. This is Ms.Moni Hart's opinion, and I feel like life without parole. What is your opinion? Comment in the comments. I feel their charge should be life without parole.
A lot of the time, like, if there's not enough customers, the food can go to waste as well. It's a really hard business to make work. It's hard enough to even make enough money to get by, depending on the area. And we got these
oh wow, it's time to go vote. It's time to go vote. Wow. Make sure you vote.
With it, but from what I understand, it's like a snobby girls club. I don't know, I'm probably getting a little too mad for this video, but just the way I've been raised, we don't stand for the shit at all. Like, I'm definitely not a confrontational guy at all, but this is one of those situations where if I was
Make
there,
sure
I would
you
actually
go
try to
vote.
step in and
Today
start
is
screaming at these girls. Now, moving on from that, the guy actually
right.
gives an interview in response to the whole situation, and there's actually a really happy ending here, which we'll get
Come
to.
on.
Both on the vendor side and on the girls' side. Basically, on the girls' side, they found their university, sorority, family business, and completely eviscerated them. Basically,
Yes.
they made their future prospects non-existent.
Yes.
These girls actually had to end up deleting all of their social media. I don't know what to say. That's just the internet doing its thing. Like, that's kind of what happens when you play with fire and get exposed like this. Obviously, they didn't know it was going to be on the internet, which is why you should always try to act like a good person, even when you think nobody is looking. Obviously, they weren't doing a lot of thinking there,
Treat other people the way that you want to be treated.
Now, on the guy's side, there's a very good story. He gets a ton of business from this whole situation.
Yes.
Mile-long line.
Look at the lines. Oh my goodness, yes.
Todos mis vegetales, todo lo que ocupo. Ellas se dieron cuenta, pues que yo era mexicano, que yo no hablaba inglés. Y pensaron, a él podemos atacarlo.
We can attack
The student
him.
who recorded the video explained on TikTok that she did not know the women involved.
I'd much rather just show the world how these girls go out in public and act than get myself involved. Also, I mean, for everyone saying that we should have said something, we did. After this video, we did say something.
After the video. So you got the video, then you said something. Like, I would have been recording and I would have been telling them, stop, get away.
Ready to start
calling the police.
Obviously, alcohol will bring out the worst in you, okay? Everybody knows this, but I don't think...
No, sometimes you happy and that's just evil. When you drink and you are already an evil person, that's what comes out. If you drink and you are a happy-go-lucky good person, that wouldn't happen.
While doing all these horrible things
and know your limits.
For your actions as a human
and again, treat people the way that you want to be treated. Karma. It ain't no big props for her. Thank you for recording, but ain't no big props. You were sitting there quiet and letting it go on. So you were a part of the problem.
Justice, because if she just stepped in that situation, okay, the vendor is safe for a day, and the girls don't harass him or whatever.
No, you're recording and telling them stop to let them know that they're doing something wrong.
Was definitely the optimal move over there. Now, I know from my videos sometimes it seems like the world is all bad and all of that, but I'm sorry for that. There's definitely good people, as I'm sure.
There are good people in this world, but the bad outweigh the good. And if you sit and watch somebody do something bad, that makes you bad too. Come on, tell the truth, shame the devil.
Plenty of times before. It's happened to me before
this is my opinion. And again, this is Ms.Moni Hart's opinion. And my opinion for those girls is life without parole.
Repeat my sentences a bunch of times. It was only after I started YouTube and practiced pretty much every day that I learned how to speak well. And this was at age 19 or 20. And if you've never experienced this yourself, there is like this level of condescension people have towards people who are not speaking exactly the same way as they do, you know?
A spokesperson for Cal State San Marcos said a current and 2 former students were among the group of women involved, telling NBC News the women's behavior is, quote, disrespectful, and the school's dean of students is currently reviewing all available information. Adding, if applicable, we plan to pursue any violations of our student code of conduct. The women haven't been accused of a crime, but the video comes as attacks against street vendors in California are on the rise.
Right,
in Los
and this
Angeles,
is ridiculous.
Which has around 10,000 street vendors,
and that was theft.
targeting street vendors doubled last year.
Anyways, they go on to say that this is a trend, apparently. Street vendors are getting brutally harassed, like verbally and non-verbally, like physically as well. It's kind of the same logic of just treating people with menial jobs as kind of lesser than you, like a janitor or a street cleaner. And
they working harder.
Types of people just treat
that
them
man
like they're
work
not
hard.
Human at all, completely ignore their existence or make those disgusting faces at them. Apparently, respect was just not taught to a lot of people, and it's just really sad to see. Anyways, after this, the
that comes from
actually
home.
Comes together to do a wonderful thing. They pretty much end up giving this guy unlimited business with a street line so long that you literally can't see the end of it.
That is so good. That's so good. That's so good. Wow. Yes. Buy him out. Yes.
Things get amplified. I just want to show like a little light to the positive aspects of this. A lot of these people are just absolutely wonderful. That's what's up. Way to help this guy after he was wrong. I genuinely hope his business does really well in the future. And this is just a lesson on karma.
That is wonderful for his business. Go ahead.
pain in the ass. And you know another good thing you can do? Click on this video, or no hot dogs for you, okay? Bye-bye.
Okay.
When you can choose from not one, not two, but over a dozen four-piece bedrooms in the
that
latest
was
styles,
wild. That was wild. That was wild. That was really, really wild. I really, 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 really got a little angry because I don't like when, a small business owner is so hard. And for you to get out there every single day and try to work hard to try to build something, and for somebody to just spit on your dreams and act like you know that you're not a person. All those girls, life without parole, and that's Ms.Moni Hart's opinion. What is your opinion? Comment in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Right now, look at the bottom. Click that subscribe button for me, please, please, please. And remember, Ms.Moni Hart loves you.